The alarm rings at 5:30 a.m. You got, at most, 6 hours of broken sleep. You tell yourself it's the price to pay for your productivity, but the truth is that exhaustion is already your first companion of the day, even before coffee. What no one told you is that the main problem isn't the few hours of sleep. The problem is that, in those few hours, your energy is being actively stolen. And the thief disguises itself as your relaxation ritual. You wake up and the first thought of your day is, just 5 more minutes. Exhaustion is your constant companion, a fog that follows you from the first meeting of the day until the moment you collapse on the sofa, with no energy left for your own life. You blame your busy schedule, your demanding job, maybe even your age. I know this fog. I breathed it for years. I believed that living on coffee and willpower was the badge of a successful woman, until my personal empire collapsed under the weight of burnout. The truth I discovered is that I wasn't tired. I was being systematically robbed. I am the sovereign of vitality, and today I'm not going to give you superficial tips like sleep more or take a vacation. I'm going to give you an intelligence report. Your chronic fatigue is not a state of mind. It is the result of 3 sneaky thieves that are, at this very moment, stealing your vitality. In this decree, we will unmask each of them, and I will give you the protocols to expel them from your kingdom once and for all. Prepare to discover that the energy you seek doesn't need to be created, but merely recovered. It's not the normal tiredness at the end of a productive day. It's an exhaustion that wakes up with you. A brain fog that not even the 3rd cup of coffee can completely dissipate. It's the feeling of operating with your body's battery always at 10%, living in power-saving mode. You drag yourself through the week, buying energy with stimulants, coffee, energy drinks, maybe a chocolate at 3 p.m., and then try to force relaxation at night with a glass of wine or an infinite scroll on social media. It's a cycle of borrowing from one to pay another, and the debt only grows. The people around you, and perhaps even yourself, normalize this feeling. You work too much. You need a vacation. It's normal for your age. These are phrases that comfort you, but do not heal you. They give you permission to remain in a state that is not normal and definitely not worthy of a sovereign. But the truth the productivity industry doesn't tell you is this. You are not tired because you work a lot. You work a lot because you are biochemically tired. Your fatigue is not a scheduling problem. It is a problem of energy resource mismanagement. There are thieves stealing your vitality without you realizing it. I know this exhaustion in my soul. I reached the point of dozing off for a second in a meeting with the CEO, a moment of humiliation that was my call to action. I thought fatigue was the price of my ambition. I discovered it was the result of thieves I myself invited into my empire every day. Think of your energy as a bank account. Every day you make withdrawals, work, stress, decisions, workouts. And, like any healthy account, it needs deposits. The problem is that most high-performance women not only forget to make deposits, but they allow thieves to enter and empty the account during the night. Your chronic exhaustion is not a sign that you need another productivity hack to squeeze more out of your day. It is a sign that your fortress is being plundered from within. You don't need more discipline to push harder. You need intelligence to protect yourself. You are not lazy or weak for feeling this way. You are a queen whose most valuable treasure, her energy, is being stolen. And it is time to identify the thieves, close the gates, and reinforce the walls of your empire. In this decree, I will not tell you to rest more. That is obvious and ineffective. I will give you an intelligence report. We will identify the 3 biggest thieves of your energy, the saboteurs dressed as normal habits, and give you the protocols to expel them once and for all. The first and most cunning of these thieves operates under the guise of your most sacred nightly ritual, the one you believe helps you wind down after a stressful day. Let's unmask it now. The thief that keeps you in a state of chronic exhaustion doesn't operate during your workday. It comes into action when you let your guard down, in your nightly rituals, the ones you believe help you disconnect from the stressful day. And its 2 main agents are a glass and a screen. The first agent is that glass of wine to relax. You drink it and feel your shoulders drop, the anxiety seems to dissolve, and you feel that you fall asleep faster. But alcohol, my dear, is the greatest imposter of rest. It doesn't help you sleep, it sedates you. It knocks you out but sabotages your sleep architecture, destroying your REM sleep. which is the crucial phase for your mental recovery and memory consolidation. You are not resting. You are just unconscious for a few hours in a state of very low-quality sleep. That is why, even after sleeping for 8 hours, you wake up feeling like you've been hit by a train. It's not a headache hangover. It's a sleep hangover, a fatigue born from a night where your brain never entered deep repair mode. It's junk sleep. The second agent of this thief is your phone screen. After the wine, you pick up your phone for just one more look at emails or to scroll through the feeds of other successful women. The blue light from the screen screams to your brain, "It's daytime, stay alert," blocking the production of melatonin, your sleep hormone. At the same time, the content you consume, be it work stress or the anxiety of social comparison, injects more cortisol into your system. You are literally trying to sleep while stepping on your brain's accelerator and brake at the same time. It is a recipe for disaster. I had a client who swore she slept 8 hours every night but lived on coffee. A sleep tracker revealed the truth. She had almost no deep sleep. Her ritual of 2 glasses of wine while watching series on her laptop was the cause. Her sleep was a fraud. The mindset shift is this: your sleep is not the end of your day, it is the beginning of your next day. It needs to be treated with the same strategic seriousness you treat your most important 9 a.m. meeting. You don't go to sleep, you enter a recovery project. Your first practical decree is the Sovereign Sunset Protocol. 1 hour before you wish to sleep, decree the sunset for your screens. Swap the phone for a physical book. Swap the glass of wine for a chamomile tea or your magnesium supplement. Create a sanctuary, not an extension of your office. Creating an environment that promotes sovereign sleep is one of the pillars to overcome self-sabotage. And the complete environment design protocol for your bedroom and your mind is one of the sections in my guide, The End of Self-Sabotage. Now that we've disarmed the thief that attacks your night, let's expose the saboteur that operates in broad daylight, one that disguises itself as a healthy habit and steals your energy drop by drop. It's time to talk about chronic and silent dehydration. Now that you've disarmed the thief that attacks your night, let's expose the saboteur that operates in broad daylight, one that disguises itself as a harmless habit and steals your energy drop by drop. I'm talking about chronic and silent dehydration. I know, it sounds like the most basic advice in the world. Drink more water. But it is precisely because it is so obvious that we underestimate it, and that is where the danger lies. Your fatigue may not be tiredness, but simply disguised thirst. Think of water not as a drink, but as the transport system of your empire and the electrical conductor of your mind. Your brain is about 75% water. A dehydration of just 2% is enough to cause a drastic drop in your mental clarity, focus, and mood. And you, the high-performance woman, live in an environment that accelerates this dehydration. The office air conditioning, air travel, and the main culprit disguised as a friend, your coffee consumption. You use coffee to gain energy, but you don't realize the hidden cost. Coffee is a diuretic. It makes you eliminate more fluid than you consume in the cup. Every coffee you drink without replenishing water is a withdrawal from your hydration bank account, pushing you into a deficit that leads directly to fatigue. I used to have terrible headaches in the late afternoon, which I always attributed to work stress. I would take a painkiller and move on. Years later, I discovered the humiliating truth. Most of the time, it was just my dehydrated brain begging for water. One of the body's biggest mistakes is confusing thirst signals with hunger signals. That craving for a little snack or a sweet treat at 3 p.m. is often not your body asking for sugar. It's your brain, desperate for hydration, seeking quick energy from any source. You eat, but the fatigue doesn't improve, because you gave the wrong medicine for the wrong disease. Your practical decree to end this sabotage is the 1-for-1 protocol. It's simple and non-negotiable. For every cup of coffee you drink, you commit to drinking a large glass of pure water right after. You are simply replenishing what the thief just stole from you. We've disarmed the thief of the night and the thief that operates in your body during the day. But what about the thief that operates in your mind? The one that exhausts you without you moving an inch? It's time to talk about the most subtle and devastating enemy of all, decision fatigue. The third thief is the most invisible because it steals nothing physical. It steals your mental energy. Decision fatigue is the reason you feel completely drained at the end of the day, even on days when you barely left your chair. It's an invisible drain on your energy bank account. Think of your decision-making ability as a cell phone battery that starts at 100% every morning. Every decision, no matter how small, consumes a part of that battery. What clothes do I wear? What do I eat for breakfast? Do I answer this email now or later? These are dozens, hundreds of small withdrawals throughout the day. And you, as a leader and strategist, make more high-impact decisions before 10 a.m. than most people make in a week. You live in a state of constant decision-making. By the end of the day, your mental battery is, understandably, in the red. This mental exhaustion translates directly into physical exhaustion and poor choices. That's why, at 7 p.m., the simple idea of deciding what to make for dinner seems like a monumental task. Your mind no longer has the battery to make a good decision, so it chooses the path of least resistance, ordering delivery or eating anything processed. I used to pride myself on my ability to quickly decide on dozens of things. What I didn't realize was that by spending my mental energy deciding which of the 5 healthy salads I would eat for lunch, I no longer had the same clarity for the big strategic decision I needed to make in the 5 p.m. meeting. I was spending gold on spare change. A sovereign doesn't try to have more energy to decide. She decides less. She understands that mental energy is her most precious asset and protects it with systems and automation. She eliminates low-impact decisions to preserve her strength for the battles that truly matter for her empire. Your first decree to combat decision fatigue is the Power Uniform Protocol. No, you don't have to wear the same outfit every day. But on Sunday, set aside 2 or 3 combinations of work clothes that you love and that make you feel powerful. During the week, you don't decide what to wear. You just execute the choice your more rested self already made for you. Apply the same principle to your breakfast and lunch. Have 2 or 3 power breakfast options and repeat them throughout the week. You eliminate dozens of useless micro-decisions from your day, and the mental energy you save is gigantic. Now that you know the 3 great thieves of your energy, low-quality sleep, silent dehydration, and decision fatigue, you have the map to close the gates and start accumulating your wealth of vitality. If you are ready to stop managing tasks and start managing your energy, leave your declaration in the comments. My energy is my greatest asset. And so, the decree is made. The thieves of your energy have been unmasked. You now understand that your chronic exhaustion is not a manufacturing defect, but the result of low-quality sleep, silent dehydration, and decision fatigue that steal your vitality drop by drop every day. True energy doesn't come from another cup of coffee or an energy drink. It comes from restorative sleep, revitalizing hydration, and a mind that is free from the burden of useless decisions, focused only on what truly matters. It's the power to wake up feeling refreshed, go through the day with clarity, and arrive at night with energy for your life, not just to collapse on the couch. The ultimate goal is not just to be less tired. It's to reclaim your energy as your most valuable asset, the fuel that powers your empire, your career, and your personal life. It's having the power to choose where to invest your vitality, instead of just trying to survive the day. The decree is made. If you have decided to stop being a victim of your own exhaustion and become the commander of your energy, your journey begins now. Subscribing to this channel is your public declaration that your most precious asset is non-negotiable. Subscribe and turn on notifications, because protecting your energy is what gives you the clarity to abandon strategies that don't work. In our next decree, we will show you how the true solution to belly fat has nothing to do with restriction. The topic is, I melted belly fat when I stopped dieting and started doing this. Your empire needs this revelation.